It is deep problem. Such as Xi Jinping and Mao Zedong. We should learn is the truth of the world. A savior from Nazareth who died for us, but resurrected. Instead, we should not learn the propaganda of Leninism in school, telling us the world is what is on. Policemen follow them and sit at the back, monitoring what's going on. What we should do, more importantly, is try to love each other. And the communist propaganda machine tell you to hate them, so the government can take advantage. It is infecting people without common sense and makes them a red monster. They are monsters anyway, but I would just say, as a Chinese people myself, I prefer my nation don't get involved to those bullshit. Now the message is clear. The message is communism step down. If there's an answer, there's gonna be freedom, liberty, and in the God we trust. May God bless America. May communism demolish once and all. May China be freed from the chain of the red monster. We will not surrender, and we have faith. God bless America!
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. May God bless America. May God bless American people's freedom. I just told you earlier, there's a lady have been with me, with us, fighting against the communism, and she was everywhere. I remembered when we went to Olympia.
It is getting worse and worse by the minute. We need to unite and organize, and we need to get these nasty people who don't give a rat's ass about any one of us out of office and instill our own people into office, because this will not happen in America. We will not allow this to happen. Thank you all, and have a good day.
Because they found out that I was the one in the Tiananmen Square shouted down with the Chinese Communist Party. And the Chinese Communist Party regime remember us who wanted freedom, who fought it there in September 2022. Chinese Democracy and Human Rights Alliance organized and broadcast that we are going to have a protest right in front of the Chinese Communist Party regime embassy in Washington, D.C. After the news broadcast, you never know what happened. The night before, on September 20th, me, myself, and my Vice President, Jimin Bai, and the famous freedom sculpture artist, Mr. Wei Ming Chen, and the human rights lawyer who disappeared almost more than 6 years now, Gao Zhisheng's wife. We have never heard where is him, if he was still living. We don't see, we don't hear from that human rights lawyer. We got together in front of the Chinese Washington, D.C. embassy because we want to have a video about Dr. Wang Bingzhang, who was cheated and shamed, framed by the Chinese Communist Party regime. He was told he needs to go to Vietnam-Chinese border. There is an underground organization in mainland China need to meet him. And the spies worked on him several days for several years. And finally, he trusted them, and he did go. But as soon as they arrived at Vietnam border, he was kidnapped, disappeared. 6 months, we don't know where was Dr. Wang Bingzhang. And 6 months later, we suddenly hear he's sentenced to life in prison. And we were in front of a Washington, D.C. Chinese embassy. We have Dr. Wang Bingzhang's picture. We have the picture of a human rights lawyer who disappeared more than 6 years. Gao Zhisheng's picture. We signed that on the Chinese Communist Party regime's embassy wall. And the Vice President Jie Minbai, we were arrested for nothing. We didn't do anything wrong against or violate American law. But they want to kill me. They couldn't kill me. They want to paralyze me. That's why I have to use a cane. It is because Chinese Communist Party regime infiltrating against America, against our freedom. That's why. Down with the CCP!
Down with the CCP!
And the CCP!
And the CCP!
As long as the Chinese Communist Party regime still exists, they will infiltrate against America. Because I was in the Chinese military when I was 16 years old. We were told we must divide and conquer America. And we must use any method, but any traditional way of warfare. Machine guns and tanks. America is way better than ours. So we mustn't use traditional way of warfare, but we can use any other method, unrestricted warfare, including develop and fully use bioweapon and chemical weapon. American people must wake up.